Men and women often look at me with lust in their eyes. But not you. I find being with you calming, surprising as that may sound.
Unacceptable. A demon should feel fear when in proximity to a Hell Knight.
Oh, you make her feel good! Okay, so we're almost to the core of the riddle. But first, before we do any of that, we've got some army stuff to do. I'm gonna save it, because this could be a hard fight. Oh, you're cool looking. You're a pain in the butt, so bye. Oh, no. Oh, I can't really do. Okay. Alright, bring the dog. Well, bring dogs out. We can't he hurt this being at the moment? Poke it! Can I really get from it to here? Well, that's rude. The enemy that the Crusaders ran into is not the ordinary horde of howling cultists and less demons, but a unit of deadly monsters, skilled in battle. In the bit of combat that followed, Crusaders discovered how dangerous an enemy can be. Now holed up in the soldier's tent at night, they only talk of one thing: what new tricks to deploy in order to destroy the really powerful demons. I don't think any came near us to Dresden or anything. Do you have a 6? Which I would be tempted to take on this demon army just to try. Mind you though, that general, it's not the best idea. So we'll just stay. Recruit though. Oh wait. This one's not in. Push this one out. Push it down. There. Okay, we should be fine now to recruit. Can't believe to recruit I need to actually get them to leave. Church guards. Okay. Clerics. Where have you been? Even at this, they're a strength of level 4. It's kind of awesome. Okay. Finds the Crusaders' costly process. Diplomatic Council has come up. Okay. Diplomatic relations have improved. The Diplomatic Council requests that the Crusade leader attend their meeting. Ooh. Every piece of land that the Crusaders seize from the puts additional load on logistics and supply chains. Connecting the Crusade troops. In order to maintain its tight network, experienced officers are required to implement. It takes 1 day, so we'll do that. There's so many events. Right, let's skip a day. Okay, we need to do a meeting. Underground Avengers. The group of Mongols that arrived in Dresden is itching for a fight. Lan worries that the belligerent recruits might ignore the orders in battle, lose their heads, and lose their lives. We'll pacify them with some prayer. Report. Isgar appreciated the commander didn't fall for Andorran's political manipulation. To compensate her losses, the Isgiri have sent an elite company of green-skinned stalkers to Dresden. These rangers who have been through goblin wars will do well both fighters and as instructors. Cool. A group of officials from near Caen is on its way to Dresden. They want to inspect how well the crusade is organized. What kind of welcome should they have received? Let's show them how they are. For good or for worse. The official was desperate to find some kind of fault, but found none, and begrudgingly admitted that the Crusaders organized expertly. They promised to increase the support from the authorities. Nice. Yay! And we need to go back and finish all this. Right, well. A young Hellknight by the name of Yaka Anka has arrived dressed for official meeting with the commander. Well, we will deal with that when we can. But till then, we are at the core of the riddle. Oh, okay. Pray for me. I said pray for me because we're not looking very well. So hopefully it's not too much fights and all that. Seems quite toasty here. Actually, I hear like a rumbling. I seen the cave. I didn't miss it. I was just... Okay. Are we going into what sounds like a freaking volcano? Okay. Puzzle time. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There is so many things on the floor. I don't... Alright, I don't think I have... Yeah. I don't think I have anything that construes to a tile. And everything is empty. So maybe I'm here too soon. I would say I'm here too soon. I don't have... Oh wait, there's more to... Maybe there's more to the cave? No? Yeah, I don't think I have everything needed for this area. Okay. So we're not gonna find any snazziness. I'm kind of disappointed. I came here for nothing. An older man in dusty travelling clothes waves at you. His face is tanned, but his grey eyes are bright. Commander? Aren't you the commander? Well met. My name is Lathamus, the Antiquarian. I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me, but if you haven't, it doesn't matter. An antiquarian? Do you sell anything? Lathamus shrugs. As I don't. They call me antiquarian because of my love for ancient items that might otherwise seem mundane and useless. If you understand the principle of archaeology, sometimes even a shard from an old oil lamp is enough to shine a light in the darkness of history. I'm sorry, I have never heard of you. Oh, I don't chase glory. It's enough for me to know that I bring knowledge to the people of Golorian. Some have used my discoveries to earn fame and fortune, but I remain a simple antiquarian. What do you want from me? I am planning a rather dangerous expedition. I will need the help of a strong, skilled warrior, not without recompense, of course. I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground, but it wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a theory that once upon a time a great battle took place in these caves and many relics and artifacts were left behind. You're waging a long and difficult war. Help me uncover the secret of the dragon burial ground, and I will give you all of my savings. Believe me, I've earned a lot during my years of travel. All I need is for someone to help clear the way down to the caves. Who knows what sort of demons inhabit that place now? Ooh, I'd like to know the details. Of course, I will answer any questions you may have. What do you want from me to get... Excuse me, I haven't had my morning coffee. Why do you want me to get personally involved? You could just ask me to send an armed escort with you on this expedition. Lathamus looks around. Don't think I'm trying to disparage them, but they are ordinary soldiers, after all. What if we discover treasure down below? Will they resist the allure of gold for the sake of science? Will they keep our expedition a secret, even if my competitors promise them a huge sum of money? No, I'm sorry, but I will only rely on someone who is trusted by the Queen. And where did you get this map of the dragon burial ground? I bartered it from a ranger in exchange for an amulet. The ranger wasn't keen on going deeper into the world wound, and I doubt he even understood how valuable this map might be for science. I dare say he made a poor bargain. Tell me more about your theory. I'm interested in dragon history, from the abyss of Apsu and the creation of Dahak up to now, but dragons are reclusive creatures and they don't enjoy discussing their histories with strangers. Sure, we know about many historical conflicts involving dragons, but as the large-scale battles between dragons, they prefer to keep quiet about those, and thus we historians remain in the dark. And then suddenly I find a map that identifies this cave system, its surrounding area, as a dragon burial ground. But mass burial sites are so uncharacteristic of their kind. Dragons are reclusive by nature, both in life and in death. I assume an ancient battlefield awaits us there, but who fought whom, and for what cause? This is what we have to find out. Can you imagine? We could discover a brand new Hifreto, unknown page of history. Apsu Dahak, who are they? Apsu is known as the god of the metallic dragon. In the dawn of time, he was born from the purest waters, and together with his dreaded spouse, whose name I am afraid to say, he sired many creatures in the multitude of worlds. His kingdom lies far beyond this world, among flying islands and wandering stars. Dahak, his proud and fearless son, was one of the first dragon gods. He chose the path of destruction instead of creation. He settled in hell, founding his own kingdom of flames and agony. Dahak fought alongside his father and other gods to defeat the Rovagug. Yet after battle, he swore that one day he would return and destroy Apsu once and for all. He still dwells in the hellish palace, finding new ways to wreak havoc on Golorian. Such is his uncontrollable nature. And what do you hope to find in this burial ground? I seek evidence that a raging battle was fought there. Perhaps also evidence of reasons for such conflict. Dragons would not gather together such large battle over something petty or inconsensual feud. Oh no, they must have had serious reason, and that, perhaps, is the biggest mystery of all of dragonkind. I have heard enough. Fine, I'll help you. Splendid! Lathamus smiles, but the smile doesn't reach his observant grey eyes. I shall immediately head to the cave entrance, and I wait you there. I think I can handle this part of the journey, but as for the dangers that wait down below, I fear I know nothing about them. A familiar figure clad in black armor appears before you and ceremoniously offers a salute. Greetings, Knight Commander. Yaka and Kelel from Parlikta Derengi Squad. At your service. I'm afraid it's becoming a habit, but once again I bring dire news. Yaka shrugs apologetically. Yaka casts a nervous sideways glance at his superior officer, Parlikta. While you've been following the Knight Commander, much has happened at our outpost. Enough empty chatter, Knight. Give your report. Although Regiel's tone remains as dispassionate as ever, his gaze has grown in intensity. He watches Yaka like a predatory beast prowling ever closer to its prey. Yaka snaps to attention and repeats a message he's clearly taken pains to memorize. Reporting to whom it may concern, a group of Hellknights has vanished under suspicious circumstances. They were last seen on the road to the occupied city of Iz. The knights were escorting a group of cultists and carrying letters captured in recent raids on the underground hideout. They disappeared after reports that their approach to our outpost, and the chapter's quarters there failed to find any trace of the missing knights. The situation is highly abnormal. Such a large squad could have fallen in battle, but they could hardly have vanished into thin air without so much as a sign of struggle. Powerful demonic forces might be involved in their disappearance. Thus, we informed Dresden about the incident and plead for the help in our investigation. Well, tell me about the hideout. Where were the cultists captured? It was a secret hideout consisting of a large warehouse and several workshops, which produced equipment for cultist cells all over Mendev. We'd been tracking the cultist for a while before finally locating and attacking him. Strangely, our intelligence reports had indicated that several powerful demons were always present inside the hideout, but our strike team only found mortals. We captured and escorted them to our outpost for questioning. And what of this outpost, where the knights were last seen? As I understand it, Paralictor, Renf, Tai, and Diafan informed you about the outpost during their visit to Dresden. While we finished its construction just a few days ago, it's already our largest staging ground in the Eastern Worldwood. We have a small permanent garrison station there, and we use it as a resting area for the Hellknights involved in various expeditions. Fine, I'll take care of it. Rachel waves Jacker away, then sets his pale yellow eyes anew. We must visit the Hellknight outpost as soon as we can. I suggest you treat this incident as seriously as possible. It might have unexpected consequences. Ooh, so many people. Hail! Hail! Dorgalinda Stranglehold salutes you with her baton. Amidst the critical shortage of supplies, a number of soldiers who call themselves the Fellows of the Crusade set up a black market in the army. They steal everything that's on their down. Trade medicine for swords, spell scrolls for tobacco, and rations. They know better to ask for anything from command, so they take care of themselves, and if someone's not happy with the trade, out comes the knives. I don't know how to deal with it, except by alleviating the shortage of essential supplies. We should press Mendef for more deliveries, and we need to sort out our storage. Build some decent warehouses. Right now, it's a feast paradise. An underground market, huh? What's so bad about that? Let them trade things. Let's authorize it. Then there won't be a black market. Just a normal, legit market. If someone is in need of something, we are the ones who must provide it. We should ask the priests of many different gods. They have wealth and influence. Maybe they can help. You thought I was joking when I said our soldiers would soon need our experiences of surviving in the caves? Well, here we are. This is the day. Time to live off the land. I'll teach your fighters how to survive on barren rocks, and there won't be any need for a black market. Who are these fellows of Crusades, and where did they come from? Every army has people like them. Crafty folk who are willing to survive at all costs. Keep in mind, these aren't brigands. Otherwise, they wouldn't have enlisted in the Crusaders' army. They want to free Galorian from the demons just as much as anyone. But their choice of method is, indiscriminate, to say the least. Not everyone joins the crusade out of the goodness of their heart. Some are hiding from Mendev's judgment. Some are here for the glory, and some are dreaming of treasures and spoils. We've got repentant cutthroats, illegitimate children, adventurers, rogues, all kinds. And each one of them is poor and used to not being able to rely on those in power. We're experienced, and everyone who has any sort of influence is greedy, cheat, and only common folk can be honest. That's why they call themselves the Fellows of the Crusade. They're your fellow soldiers who are trying to make things fair in their own way, and others follow suit. They really believe them, or they're just doing it to jest. Who cares? Why don't we deal with the root of the problem? Wait, hold on a minute. Let's not do that one. Wolftiff, how did you end up on this council? And why not, huh? I'm your man when it comes to fetching and unfetchables, you know? So I figured I could show the lads in your army how it's done, and it never hurts to be close to those in charge of grub and new boots. Chalet, what are you doing on this council? You think I shouldn't have joined? Chalet looks away sheepishly. It's just, well, I spent a lot of time studying how armies work, both Crusaders and demonic, and when I was spying, I think my advice might be useful, or at least I hope it will. But if I'm a bother, I'll leave, of course. I'd like to hear about your suggestions more in detail. Wolftiff, what are you suggesting? Fighting under the counter trade goes about as well as smacking nettles with a stick. Swing all you like, even pave over it, it'll just grow through the stone. If soldiers trading is because they gotta, so let them trade out in the open. We'll build them a mark and keep an eye on it to make sure there's no tussle and that there's trade more or less honest. We'll even be able to make a big tidy sum out of it ourselves. The Queen has put you at the head of any disciplined army. Are you sure these kinds of liberties won't hurt that discipline and turn them into a mercenary gang? Chalet, what is your plan? The churches of many gods support the Crusaders' cause. They heal, bless, and pray. If we ask them, maybe they'll help us ease the shortage of provisions and gear. I'm sure that if we build some shrines, the priests won't refuse our help. The priests are gonna help us? Give me a break. They're only generous with prayers and good wishes. Lan, what do you say? I was hoping for handouts. I say hoping for handouts is pointless. Warriors must know how to provide for themselves even in the middle of a wasteland. The surface is chock full of resources. We just need to teach troops how to use them and, well, how not to be too picky. But we're not alone. The Crusaders have support all over Galorian. It can't be that we have to fight demons to save the world without being able to make the ends. Huh? Not sure how to say it properly. And Dorgalinda, what are your thoughts? Look, we'll need to keep pressing Mendev, double or triple our efforts if we have to, until they finally get proper supply chains up and running. Let the Queen come up with a new tax or make the aristocrats pay up or go into debt. That's not our problem. They're saying sent us here to win a war, so let's make them take care of our needs. Honestly, at this point, our soldiers don't even have the clean shirt to die in with some dignity if they fall. She frowns. Although, I'm familiar with those misers from the treasury. It's like getting blood from a stone. Mendev's already up to his neck in debt. Can't keep shaking an empty mug, but you'll never get more than 3 drops. Still hoping for handouts. We need to face it already. We're on our own here, so we have to survive however we can. That purple moss that grows on rocks, pretty edible. I've checked. Everything's clear. I'm not against our chalets. I'm gonna go for Lan. It's high time, I say. We'll assign gathering teams, sort the findings, and we'll be alright. Hey, thank you for making the call, Commander. I'll report all further developments directly to you. If you run into anything else that requires your attention, I'll immediately convene the council. That was a whole heap of decisions. So, are we gonna... See, this is it. I don't know if we should go check out dragon burials, because it could end up being really, really painful.
Men and women often look at me with lust in their eyes. But not you. I find being with you calming, surprising as that may sound.
Unacceptable. A demon should feel fear when in proximity to a Hellknight.
Oh, you make her feel good.
We march ahead.
Dragon's place go then? Could make our way to the Hellknight outpost. That could be a plausible thing to do. I'm trying to look, but I'm not seeing. The map is so huge. Heart of Mystery? Okay, that's the Heart of Mystery. I can't see where the... Oh, Dragon Burial Site's all the way over there. Okay. Okay. That's level 8. Are we okay? Going for level 8? It's a good heart. That's super rude. Okay, maybe not. I think we should back out. Retreat! 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 We're no match for a level 8. Not yet, anyway. What about go to the Hellknight place? I think maybe we'll go there. You study the world around you with such dedication. You must truly love it. Love? Love? You have reminded me of something, Demon Girl. But, yes, I must finish writing my entry about the wound's influence on ant production. Ant production. Fair enough. Okay, that demon, these demons on. I'm actually gonna make them go back. I wish it was like an automatic go back button. I suppose it technically is, but. Excuse you? It's okay, they're nowhere well, they're heading here. Do we have a level 5 that could deal with it? Should be okay. Let's save it. We'll meet them head on. Sploosh! What the hell, Dad? Oh, I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm asking no questions. That's just rude. Okay, we showed them. Hellknights outpost. Let's go. Reginald scans the top of the hill. Wisps of smoke rise into the air, giving way to the location of the Hell Knight outpost. We must hurry and remain very, very alert. Tell me about your outpost. The outpost is situated on top of the hill. The main building has stout walls and small windows. It serves as a resting area for various Hell Knight orders. Apart from my own troops, there are currently 3 chapters quartered here, as well as the permanent garrison. We stocked up on food and water. The gargoyles have taught us a valuable lesson, and now we're prepared for an aerial attack. What could have happened to the missing squad? Reginald gazes into the distance thoughtfully. They were last seen in this very place. We must comb the area. I'm ready. Let's hurry. An omox. Okay. Well, let's stand over here while we do our preparations. I see you, omox.
Require my counsel.
Adayana.
Oporane sentes. Oporane sentes. Oporane sentes. Oporane sentes.
I'm prepared.
To defeat an enemy,
I welcome your
you must
company.
either break their body or crush their spirit. You must decide which is weaker.
Stagioni Savitur. Stagioni Savitur.
Do we have? No, we do not.
Anything new?
Esmen Axe, yes. Esmen Axe, yes.
It's a really weird formation, but okay.
I will defend my dream.
Oh shit! It's still. Hold on. Oh, maybe we should have had some poison. We're fine.
Cover me, all right?
I will resist.
Yeah, we were fine. All that preparation.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Oh, I don't know if we can get down there.
Go.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Do you think they have bones?
Retreat is not an option.
She is so far being. I love Lan. I do. But it's nice to have someone who isn't missing all the time.
Distract them from me.
Patricium Turinos.
Kneel before me.
I may need to change tank.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, don't you start missing. I jinxed it.
Esmen Axe, yes.
Time to share your treasures. Hot.
Stagioni Savitur.
Bonk.
hide my hand.
I think it's really frustrating when it's like the final hit and you're like, please just hit it! A pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally, someone's here, and it's the Crusaders too. Please, help me. I am all alone and I don't know what to do. This lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who was supposed to arrive with the lost escort, Regil notes dispassionately, gripping the handle of his weapon. A cultist? No, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will. Calm down and tell me everything. Start at the beginning. He raises his light-coloured eyes to meet yours. You command. It's true. I worked in that workshop for, the Baphomet folks, but I didn't do anything wrong. They dragged us there and threw us into the basement. They made us work, fed us little, but also beat us sometimes. And then these folks in black armor turned up, killed the guards, tied us up and brought us here and left us. Please, help me. I'm afraid to cross the world roamed by myself. What happened to the black armored knights who captured you? I'm telling you, they left us. They brought us all the way up here, tied us up, and then left us to die. And they laughed about it, too. Farewell, you cultists. Evil demons will eat you, or you'll die of hunger soon enough. They said that and left. There, towards that hill. I was the only one to escape. I untied myself and tried to hide. What did they have you doing in that workshop? All sorts of things. We made armor and stuff like holy symbols. We also made clothes and painted shields. They usually gave us an example, say a shield and armor from the order of such and such. We had to just copy it. In other words, they were preparing disguises so that the spies of the Ivory Labyrinth Templars could move unseen in Crusaders' camps. There's a malicious glint in Regil's eyes. There are other captives? There's no one else. The demons showed up and killed everyone. I was the only one who got away. Regil, does this make any sense to you? Regil growls through clenched teeth that is uncharacteristic passion. As far as I can see, he's an accomplice of the cultists and an accessory to their crimes. He must be interrogated harshly, tortured if necessary, and then executed if it turns out he knows nothing. It seems to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something from us, or even worse. The lad recoils and then surprisingly deftly jumps away from you.
Close ranks.
Oh, hi there!
This one's mine!
I didn't mean to move close to him.
Cover me, all right?
Step. Take a snowball!
Yes.
I'm really impressed on how well things are going through the door.
Press the attack!
Regil nods to himself. One less demon. Splendid. Being so cold is wrong, Regil. There's no harm in taking pity on the poor wretch. Even though he proved to be the tool of our enemies, there's nothing bad about feeling things. These are dangerous words when spoken by an officer. Irrationality and emotions are imminently followed by weakness and defeat. Demons know how to exploit them perfectly. However, we have achieved the desired result and eliminated the threat, so we will consider your emotionality as a minor but manageable flaw. I must commend your shrewdness. We have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked the demon. We must verify the claim. The knights return to the outpost. Move out. Time! Okay. Like, since we were so poor on our lore, I can't believe we failed our lore. You may take a number of additional attacks of up to per round equal to your dex. You possess the elven magical racial trait of elves, granting you a +2 racial bonus on cast level checks made to overcome spells. In addition, you receive Did I not get any new magic? I didn't see it. To be honest, I wasn't overly paying attention, which is terrible of me.
Decide already.
Ba, ba, ba. Ooh, mass light wounds. What's Sirocco? Will creatures within 20-foot burst sent on target point within medium range. Burn. Ooh. Cone of cold. Yes, please. Stone skin. Ooh, communal. If that, summon a monster. I have that multiple times. That's right, I forget we get hunt. Come on. No, I don't really. Do you know what? We really use phantasmal killers so often. Oh, rage. Another mirror image would be great. I'm learning. A manticore. Okay. Genie kind. Baleful polymorph. Okay. Aspect of wolf. Do I have Ice Storm now? Yeah, I do. Echolocation. Touch of Slam. Frogs. Frogs. Do you know what I did? I took away the... I wonder if it was an item I was wearing. To have the paladin, but I can't remember. I actually can't remember. What it was. No, I can't remember. He doesn't do, but did he get... Oh, I didn't know she got magic. Hey, no one told me she got magic. I didn't know she got magic. Allows you to see the vital areas and weak points of creature as warm glows. Allows you to make sneak attacks at rogue ability the same. Oh. This spell, you designate your target as your favored enemy for the remainder of its duration. For a duration spell, you treat target as if it was favored enemy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Said I didn't know she had spells. Enervation. You point your finger and fire a black ray of negative energy that suppresses the life force of any living creature it strikes. You must make a ranged touch attack to hit it. If you hit, the subject gains 1d4 temporary negative levels. Ooh. Okay. Kind of like the displacements. Ooh, lightning bolt. More haste. More haste is good, right? More heroism. There. I know we'll have to rest, but it's fine. I remembered. I think that's what we should be proud of. The fact is that I remembered to do it. Generally, I forget, and then it's like later on, I'm like, I completely forgot to do all this. Hello? The Hellknight outpost is shrouded in silence. The three chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to a recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regil in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp, as if waiting for something. I don't see what's funny. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh and almost sinister. Knight Commander! At last! I've been dying to meet you. Come on, come on. Oh, don't be so sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later, if you feel like doing that at all, of course. Karanda. Arashale, my dear! You found yourself such a charming friend. Come on over, don't be shy. The demon gestures invitingly. Arishale's eyes wide with worry. Careful, Titania von Shire. This is Karanda. She's my acquaintance. She's dangerous. Do you know what I see? A trap. The Count's wide gesture encompasses the entire area. Then he nods at the succubus. And it's bait. What an arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. And I can see you've made yourself quite at home in our camp. What have we here? Oh, one of those black armored blockheads? Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hellknight isn't scared of a little temptation. The demon bats her eyelashes innocently. Oh, he's away, he's away. Wait, we're sitting down? Reginald suddenly frowns surprisingly. He then steps forward without hesitation and sits next to the demon. Let's talk. Reginald, don't you think we should refuse this demon's requests? The Hell Knight permits himself an odd smirk. Sometimes it's useful to know your enemy. Why is the camp a deserted demon? I feel like we should be shouting as one of those, Why is the camp deserted, demon? Karanda. My name is Karanda. As for the camp's inhabitants, well, that's a long story. Please sit, Commander. We have a lot to discuss. All right, let's talk. The demon claps her hands joyfully. Titania von Shire, you have no idea how eager I was to meet you, and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this way, in this shape? Because I could always slip into something more comfortable. And with a snap of her fingers, Kiranda becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man, dressed in the white of a Ceremonian cleric. I can look like this? So likable, so trustworthy. Or, if you prefer, this is my favorite form. It has driven so many crusaders out of their mind. The demon's playful pose oddly clashes with the strict, upright appearance of Queen Galfrey. Very charming. Now stop this farce, demon. Oh, Sir Knight, do tell me you aren't bored with yourself. Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. And if you think you've managed to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means that you're blind, and your vice is the greatest of them all. Pride. I'm gonna die. I really wanted him. You said you knew I was coming. How? The demon looks astonished for a moment. How did I know? Well, we all have our sources. Perhaps I'll tell you all about it then, Commander, if we can establish a certain friendship. Oh, don't be so uptight, Reginald. Loosen up. This lovely lady is simply trying to entertain us. Glenda blows you a kiss. A good hostess doesn't allow her guests to get bored, even if some of them are Hellknights. But now, on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a crusader. And before 1,001 objections escape your mouth, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power. That is so exciting. The demon exhales loudly. I even heard that part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving a demon lords, when instead there is someone so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that emoji of yours right away, but I have many interesting stories to tell about my friends from the Abyss. Of course, I can also be of personal use of you. Any shape you desire, remember? I'm not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, demon. Your effortless betrayal of your kin, or your filthy insinuations. Karanda's tail suddenly springs up, and his tips gently caresses Regil's cheek. Oh, do smile a little, Hellknights. This isn't hell yet. I'm going to wink at the demon. What else can this tail do of yours? Oh, I could pluck a few simple melodies on a harp. Unless you have more enticing suggestions. I'm not interested in your personal use. But I could do with some information about your fellow demons. Tell me everything you know, and then you may consider yourself enlisted. Is not what Titania would say. Titania would say only someone utterly mad would trust a demon. What's she then? A holy angel with a nimbus? Karanda points at Arishule. Want to hear about the time she and I spent a lovely afternoon with young twin brothers from an austere monastic order? You're growing tiresome, demon. Make your move and let's get this over with. I've told you what I want. Say yes to Titania von Shire, and in return you'll get priceless knowledge about demonic and cultist activities. My small collection of trophies and me. Say no, and you'll get nothing but the incessant whining of your Hellknight flunky. Enough. I don't even dream of earning my trust, Cleander. Oh, how very boring, the demon hisses.
Can we retreat already?
Here it goes.
Now, Eya, Orama.
Adayan.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
She wasn't so powerful.
Retreat is not an option.
What the hell is that? I don't know, but it's invisible, so I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Aporan Sentes.
Make your peace.
Gonna miss. It's worth trying. But I shall not fail because I have glitter dust. Right? I did have glitter dust. I have lost glitter dust. Because it's there.
Yes.
It's saved. That's a pain in the butt.
Distract them from me.
She's still laughing. I can hear her still laughing.
Kneel before me.
Tactical retreat! No?
No, they're fine.
I will resist. Disappear.
That's okay.
Na ea orma.
Okay. You can see. I am pretty sure there is. There it is.
Tea ormos.
I can't die now. I'm not nearly rich enough.
This one's mine.
It's all your fault.
Prepare yourself.
There's so many bodies.
Killing is what I was made for.
I hope. I mean, did we kill her? Yeah. Sure, she won't mind.
Na ea orma.
Tactical retreat. No?
Big meanie. Meow.
Out of my sight!
Desna, guide my hand.
Rachel studies the demon's corpse. His face is impenetrable. I'm not in hell yet. You refuse to listen to this winged abomination, Titania von Shire. That was commendable. Now we must examine the keep and look for any traces of our missing people. I wish I knew what she wanted from me. Rachel nods as if approving of the question. Succubi excel at deceit and manipulation. Sometimes their lies come in several layers, the foremost of which distracts the victim from what's hidden below. We may never know what she really wanted, but at least now we are safe from her intrigues. Reginald prods Coriander's wing with the tip of his boot. His voice is indifferent and he deliberately avoids looking at Arashile. Too bad we're not always as vigilant when it comes to these sorts of abomination. Oh, I knew he was going to be like that. Let's not tarry here, onwards. Yes, it's time to put an end to this curious affair. Got a new bow. Is it any better though? Ooh, here, take it. Take it! Actually, I just looked at the 15. I don't know if it does anything terrible. No, it's good. I don't know if it does anything terrible. She doesn't have a ring of protection on, does she? Few mortals, apart from the Hellknights, would dare settle next to a hotbed of blight. The outpost is perfect condition. Everything appeared to be a right place, but there's no sign Loot! My dudes. Security checkpoint. Caution measure highly characteristic of the Hellknights.
We march ahead.
A tall man wearing black armor and full helm salutes you with his sword. Knight Commander! You have rallied to our defense. We were forced to retreat under the onslaught of the demon Karanda and her lackeys. We held position for as long as we could, but we were sure to perish without outside help. The knight adds in a hushed voice, many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hid the wounded in the back of the outpost so that the demons couldn't reach them easily. Rachel remains silent and calculating as he studies the knights. I was told there were 3 chapters quartered here, yet your numbers are sparse. Where are the others? Unfortunately, they retreated prior to the attack. Had we stood out at our full strength, we wouldn't have let them trap us here. I've heard that the cultists you've recently captured were forging counterfeit armor of various knightly orders. Indeed, we've confiscated a large supply of such equipment, including some very peculiar pieces like the armor of the Eagle Watch. Were any of you part of the group that escorted the captured cultists? Somewhere, they arrived just before the attack. Most of them among the wounded now, but the rest fell in battle. I've just exposed and killed a demon who possessed someone. How do I make sure none of you are afflicted in the same way? You can use your defensive spells to make sure, the knight offers without hesitation. Those possessed by demons cannot cross magic circles against evil, for example. And speaking of helping your wounded... Yes, Commander. Your story has too many inconsistencies. Rachel permits himself a slight smirk. I was hoping you would see through their ruse, Titania von Shire, and I am not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness won't save you, mortals. Oh, look at them! Sneaky demons. Should have healed. It's fine. We have potions. We have a lot of that. We do actually have quite a few potions. Moderate. Serious ones. Sorry, our attacks.
Ona, Adayana.
Press the attack.
Oh, I cast it on freaking our attacks. I didn't mean to. Bugger.
Time to share your treasures! Didn't know I had it in me.
This could be a difficult fight. This could be quite a hard fight.
Na, ea, orma.
Yikes.
Retreat is not an option.
Wolf Jeff!
Hold on. Just a little more.
Make your peace.
Kneel before me.
I shall not falter.
Stop it!
I will resist.
Bzzzt. 7 hits and every one of them missed.
Amranda gratio.
In the fire, got it.
Prepare yourself.
This one's mine.
Oh, dude, you're taking forever to die.
contemplate on your mistakes.
God damn it, Wolf Jeff! Wait! The ugly shadow hisses. Let me ransom my life, Crusader. I have loot, much loot that I picked off the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul slink back to the abyss. The cultist hostage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading. I don't need your handouts. The demon grabs the throat of the kneeling cultist with his claw. Are you as deaf to the compassion as you are to the avarice? Have mercy on this mortal I use as a vessel. If you lay a hand on me, he is dead. And why would I care about the life of a cultist? Die. The demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes the kneeling cultist's neck with the claws, practically tearing the man's throat out. What about the surviving cultists? Should we interrogate them? They won't tell us anything we don't already know. Deal with them as you see fit. If you don't want to waste our time, the Order will take care of them later. We've vanquished the demons, but we still don't know where the knights from the camp are. Reggie casts a stern glance in your direction. Take a look around if you think it's best. Then we must leave. It's time. I may have been ruthless, but he was a cultist, so, I had no choice. That's what I'm telling myself.